What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Supa Dave, and we're back with a MILTOWN's Best video. Guys, I've been cranking these videos out non-stop. It's almost like I'm trying to get some watch hours or something. Guys, I know you guys are expecting my documentary, and sit tight, it's coming. But guys, 20 hours ago, the medical field just dropped a bombshell on us, and I'm losing my shit, guys. You know, I've always said artificial intelligence scares me, guys, but this is like next level stuff right here, guys. We're talking about a full head transplant. Yeah, they're saying it's possible now. I'm befuddled. I watched this video and I was like, this is fake. This is fake. No, guys, this is not fake. I've done research. We're gonna do the research together right now, guys. But this is what our future looks like, guys. I'm gonna play this video right now and let me know what you guys are thinking about all this, because I think it's crazy.
Introducing BrainBridge, the world's first revolutionary concept for a head transplant machine, which uses state-of-the-art robotics and artificial intelligence to conduct complete head and face transplantation procedures, ensuring smooth outcomes and faster recoveries. Because head transplants require...
First thing I gotta say, guys, is they didn't just say it's a head transplant. They said it's a head and face transplant with AI. I'm afraid to be alive right now, guys. This is nuts.
High speed, precision, and efficiency, BrainBridge utilizes advanced high-speed, high-precision robotic systems to speed up the process, eliminate human error, prevent brain cell degradation, and ensure seamless compatibility. The head transplant procedure involves removing a person's entire head containing the brain from their current diseased body and attaching it to the body of a healthy, young, brain-dead donor. Head transplants could provide individuals with severe medical conditions, such as terminal...
How can a brain-dead person be a donor? Like, is this, like, I would take it that on their ID they would have to have organ donor checked, and the family would have to sign off on it. But I feel bad for the donor. There's no winning here in this. I mean, poor donor. But they say it can cure terminal cancer. Let's keep going, guys.
Cancer, paralysis, spinal cord injuries, or neurodegenerative diseases, the opportunity to have a fully functional body while preserving their consciousness, memories, and cognitive abilities.
Wow.
The neurons are the longest-lasting functional cells in the human body. And according to our estimates, the brain is capable of lasting several hundred years, provided that the rest of the body remains young.
You hear that?
The BrainBridge concept involves the use of the integrated robot.
Dude, they just said that the brain can last hundreds of years. So is that where humanity is going? That once, you know, our bodies start giving out on us, we'll just swap out bodies. What? And then at what point will we start harvesting bodies? At what point will we start creating life to sustain life? That's a interesting question that this poses. Is, you know, there's going to be a big demand to keep these brains going and new bodies. But where are all these bodies going to come from? There can't be that many brain dead donors in the world, right? This really is concerning to me, guys. I don't know. I mean, is this is all theoretical still, I suppose, but for them to have it this dialed in, as we're gonna keep watching, as they say, it's this dialed in. They put a lot of thought into this. This is crazy, guys.
Robotics platform comprised of the 2 autonomous surgical robots, designed to perform simultaneous surgeries on 2 bodies side by side within a single setup.
Wow.
The complete robotization of the process allows for the surgery to be performed in an environment with varying temperature and pressure.
Scary,
the procedure begins by preparing the donor and recipient bodies. The donor is a brain-dead patient who has a functional body with vital organs in good condition, while the recipient is the patient whose head will be transplanted onto the new body. General anesthesia is administered to both the recipient and the donor. Both patients undergo tracheotomy, with a tube inserted into the trachea to provide respiratory support and facilitate mechanical ventilation.
Wow.
Our proprietary artificial plasma solution is administered to both the recipient and the donor. This solution is designed to keep the brain and body oxygenated, prevent clotting, and allow for safe operation at low temperatures.
They said artificial plasma? They're state-of-the-art artificial plasma. It's like, get the new Syntec 3000 motor oil. Ours is patented, plasma generated. Guys, I'm afraid of this. What is our world coming to? I mean, technology is amazing. Don't get me wrong, guys. When I saw this, I was like, wow, human beings, we're some creative souls, I guess. But is this playing God? I don't know, guys. This is a bit much for me. Let's just keep going to see how far they really thought this out.
The recipient's head and the donor body are cooled to approximately 5 degrees Celsius to reduce potential brain damage during the detachment. Guided by advanced real-time molecular level imaging systems, BrainBridge carefully separates the heads from the two bodies with the help of a specialized surgical technique that preserves the spinal cord and key blood vessels. Deep incisions are carefully made around the neck to expose the necessary structures, including the carotid and vertebral arteries, jugular veins, and spine. With the help of specialized AI algorithms, BrainBridge tracks both muscles and nerves during surgery to facilitate seamless reattachment. Next, incisions are made in the trachea, esophagus, veins, and arteries. The blood is then completely drained from the recipient's head to prevent clotting.
Look at this!
The recipient's head is then positioned adjacent to the donated body using a mobile platform.
They make it look so easy!
BrainBridge immediately connects the detached head to the circulatory system of the donor body, which helps maintain blood flow during the rest of the procedure. It also re-warms the recipient's head and provides it with oxygenated blood.
Yeah, with that
With the
Syntec
help of its
Plasma
ultra-precision
3000.
surgical instruments, BrainBridge begins reconnecting the spinal cord, esophagus, trachea, nerves, blood vessels, and other tissues. This step facilitates communication between the brain and the new body.
All this is being done artificially with artificial intelligence. I'm sure there's some doctors that are overseeing it, but you're trusting a computer to do your head transplant. What the fuck are we talking about here, guys?
The machine utilizes microsurgery techniques and delicate microscopic adjustments to ensure the proper alignment and fusion of the spinal cord and other tissues.
Wow.
To help reconnect the severed neurons, BrainBridge uses a proprietary chemical adhesive,
Look at this.
polyethylene glycol, which
They
is
hit you with the
applied
spray
locally
foam.
to the spine at the point of fusion.
They spray foam
Once
your
the
shit.
spinal cord is connected, a specialized implant
Looks like they fuse your spinal cord and then they'll hit you with the 2-inch spray foam that's in my walls right now, and you'll just heal up, and they'll throw a little computer chip in there. It looks like
is placed in the epidural space behind the spine over the point of fusion. This implant promotes the repair of damaged neurons and allows the patient's brain
There we
to form
go.
neural
That's
connections
Borg
with
shit.
the new body and ensures that the sensory
Borg
system
shit.
is
Y'all know I'm a huge Star Trek fan. This is the start of it. We're going to become the Borg. We're going to start with head transplants and putting microchips and transponders in our fucking spinal cord. Next thing you know, we're going to be getting ocular implants. Next thing, we're going to be searching for perfecting the human race. If this isn't it already. Guys, we're becoming the Borg with this. They just said, not only are we going to do a head transplant, but we're going to put a microchip in your spinal cord, and it's going to monitor everything during the healing process. You'll be right as rain. This shit scares me. I know I seem like I'm wigging out over this, but this can't be where humanity is going, is it? And if it is, thank God it won't be perfected in my lifetime, I don't think.
restored. It also functions as a temporary backup control device for the donor body. The next step of the operation is a face and scalp transplant, where all the muscles, soft tissues, and skin are removed from the recipient's face. The donor's face, muscles, and soft tissues are then precisely transplanted in their place. By transplanting younger donor tissues, the procedure reduces the probability of tissue rejection and offers potential
They're
for
gonna give
aesthetic
you a new
enhancement,
cara.
particularly in cases where the donor is significantly younger than the recipient.
They said we're gonna give you a new cara to make you look younger and to, you know, keep up with that brain that can go for hundreds of years. We'll just give you some fresh younger tissues because you might be a 75-year-old guy, 75-year-old brain getting a brand new 35-year-old brain dead body. So we'll just give you a 35-year-old skin and face to go with you, so it matches out, is what it sounds like to me. What the fuck is technology and the medical field doing with this? This is intense, guys.
It also restores functionality and structural integrity to the recipient's face and rejuvenates its appearance.
Yeah, make you look younger.
BrainBridge then carefully sutures the skin to conceal the complex rewiring beneath the surface. The skin
Yeah,
is
it's
then
very
treated with a
complex.
special spray that contains growth factors, anti-fibrotics, and antibiotics.
It's patented,
This
guys.
spray
It
promotes
works. It's
faster skin
patented.
healing, prevents infections, and reduces scarring in the sutured area. Finally, immunosuppressive drugs are administered to prevent the recipient's immune system from rejecting the donor body. After the surgery, the recipient is carefully monitored in an intensive care unit and is kept in a coma for up to 4 weeks
That's
to
a long
prevent
time.
movement or misalignment of the connected body parts. During this time, the head, neck, and spine are firmly stabilized to optimize the
So it looks like they're gonna put you in a halo, in a coma for 4 weeks, and they're gonna keep their fingers crossed that this new head, you know, that your head takes to this new body. Who's signing up for this, guys? Are you guys gonna sign up for a head transplant? You know, when you turn old enough to have your body start failing on you, God forbid you get stage 4 cancer or paralysis or something that qualifies you for a head transplant. This is like some shit that Nazi Germany would be studying, bro. Like, this is weird to me, guys. I'm afraid of this. Let's finish this out, guys. Let's just finish this out, and then we'll do some research.
fusion of the spinal cord. Life support systems are utilized to regulate breathing and circulation, while nutrition is delivered through a jejunostomy feeding tube. Gradually, the recipient's brain should regain control over the new body. As the recovery process advances and the patient regains mobility, there will be a need for extensive rehabilitation, physical therapy, and psychological support to help the recipient adapt to their new body and regain motor functions. BrainBridge Headband, which is equipped with a brain-computer interface, will allow the patient to communicate their needs.
Not only do you get a cool little microchip in your spine, they're gonna give you a Geordie LaForge head visor. Only this is on your forehead, not over your eyes. And I believe they're gonna say that this thing will also, you can use it, use your brain power for it to fetch your wheelchair and all this other crazy shit, guys. Yeah, this is where our society and the human race is going.
During recovery. Thanks to the power of thought, the headband decodes brainwaves and turns them into text or speech.
Wow.
It could allow the patient to control other devices directly from their brain, granting them the autonomy to execute specific tasks independently throughout their recovery journey. Because of the complexity and unexpected challenges of the head transplant procedure, self-learning algorithms allow BrainBridge to avoid errors and adapt surgical plans in real time, depending on the surgery's needs. It can also improve its capabilities over time by learning from previous surgeries. Learning algorithms can recall past procedures and outcomes to continually refine and enhance surgical techniques and post-operative care.
So basically what that just said is you don't want to be the first person to get this surgery. You definitely do not want to be the first or the 10th person to get this surgery. You want to be like the 300th person to get this surgery. So the AI, as you know, it's made its mistakes. It's learned from its mistakes because, you know, it's a self-learning computer. So, you know, all the bad shit will already have happened by the time it gets to you. And you won't have to worry about it because it'll have already corrected all the bad mistakes that could possibly happen. I would have left that little bit on the cutting room floor of this. Scares the fuck out of any would-be patients. I'm telling you, either that or they're going to be like, yeah, let's just let this thing drop, and I'm not going to be the guinea pig per se, but once there's been a couple hundred successful cases, sign me up, pal. Fucking weird shit, guys. Fucking crazy.
While the surgery is being conducted, the BrainBridge algorithm creates a personalized recovery plan, depending on the progress of the procedure and the needs of the patient.
More computers
To
doing the
maximize
thinking.
compatibility and ensure seamless integration, we collaborate with the top experts in generative artificial intelligence, brain-to-computer interfaces, and robotics, with multiple successful projects and hundreds of high-profile, peer-reviewed research papers. Over the past few years,
You know what's funny is nowhere at all in this video did they say they consulted medical professionals, doctors, or surgeons. They're more worried about the computer components than, yeah, we talk to doctors, and doctors will be fully on board with this, and they will monitor the computer's efforts. None of that. It's just we teamed up with the best technology-wise, not medically-wise, but, you know, as far as technology, we got that shit down.
we developed the end-to-end approach, which accounts for every single detail, including immune compatibility, brain-body connectivity, replacement of the visual and olfactory systems, and post-operative
They thought of it all.
rehabilitation. BrainBridge, breathing life into new bodies, one head at a time.
So I thought was a joke, to be quite honest and frank with you all. I really thought that was a joke. But it is definitely not a joke, y'all. It's not. It's not a joke. So then I looked, you know, like for some research on this. You know, they did give you a website for that, for the company, but I saw that Bristol Live, a UK website, they even picked up on this, guys. Look at this. The Bristol Live picked up on this. And let's see if I can have you know me, I love AI. Let's see if I can have AI read us this article here. It says, head transplant system offers new hopes for untreatable conditions. And this came out just recently on the 22nd of May. So it just came out today, actually. This is late breaking news, guys. So listen to this article.
The world's first head transplant system has been unveiled. Neuroscience and biomedical engineering startup BrainBridge has announced a mind-bending concept that would allow a head to be grafted onto a donor body. The futuristic
Mind-bending.
system would offer new hope to patients suffering from untreatable conditions such as stage 4 cancer, paralysis, and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. The whole-body procedure involves transplanting a patient's head onto a healthy, brain-dead donor body, ensuring the preservation of consciousness, memories, and cognitive abilities. BrainBridge said the process could be available within 8 years and would integrate advanced robotics and artificial intelligence to carry out the transplantation procedures. The company added it would also be able to conduct face and scalp transplantation to restore functionality and aesthetic appearance. BrainBridge is recruiting and has listed roles for experts in several fields including brain-computer interfaces, BCI, as seen in Elon Musk's Neuralink brain chip, robotic surgery and neuroscience. The concept is the brainchild of Dubai-based project lead Hashim Al-Ghaili, a biotechnologist and science communicator. He said, every step of the BrainBridge concept has been carefully thought out based on extensive scientific research that has been conducted and published by experts in various fields of science. The goal of our technology is to push the boundaries of what is possible in medical science and provide innovative solutions for those battling life-threatening conditions. Our technology promises to open doors to life-saving treatments that were unimaginable just a few years ago. BrainBridge said, the process employs advanced high-speed robotic systems to prevent brain cell degradation and ensure seamless compatibility. The entire procedure is guided by real-time molecular-level imaging and AI algorithms to facilitate precise reconnection of the spinal cord, nerves and blood vessels. A digital illustration of the BrainBridge head transplant process.
So yeah, guys, that's where we are at right now. The BrainBridge, they have a whole website, BrainBridge Solutions. There's BrainBridge Tech. I was looking at all of their literature. This is legit, guys. This is where society is going. This is where artificial intelligence is going. And I'm just going to be real. I'm very afraid. They said 8 years. This is where it's going to be coming to us. It'll be perfected in 8 years is what I believe they said. But head transplant system offers new hope for untreatable conditions. Who's signing up, guys? With all that being said, guys, I love you. Go tell somebody else you love them too. And I'll see you later. Peace.